Hello everybody, this is Simeonski. Welcome to another Rec Room tutorial. In this one, I'm gonna explain to you one of the mechanics that I used in my games and also show you how you can build this mechanic into your game step by step. Alright, this is another game mechanic that I'm using. This is not exactly a game mechanic, but this is something that I'm using, or that we are using as a church for our church services. And this is basically a note system that the preacher can take some notes in advance before he enters the room. For example, this is the room of the story that Jesus calms the storm, that you can find in my hub called the Bible Experience. But we want to basically do is have like a note screen here that you can hit, and then you go around your room and it will prompt. Let's say we have this tells us how many lines we want to have. Let's say we have 3, and then you can go around your room with this floating in front of you. Think about what you want to say. So this can be used for, like, of course, for sermons, like we are using it, but it could also be used if you have like a presentation or something like that, or we just want to take notes about maybe an escape room game or something like that. And I will just add the notes here. Okay, now it's done. And now our notes should be here on this paper. And we can pick them up and walk around with our notes in our hands. So that is something I want to show you how to build from scratch right now. Alright, for the sake of simpleness, we will today make only a note screen with like three lines only that you can add, and if you're lazy and you want to just want to use the system and don't want to build it yourself, there's I set it up as a free invention. It's called VR Church Preacher Note, so you can just spawn it in and use it if you want to use it the same way with these 15 lines. But how to build this? Let's go. Okay, we will have a button first, of course, and this will set our note. It's maybe more complicated than you might think, but there's some mechanics in this that we have. Well, come on. What is this doing? Okay, that we haven't used before, and that's why I want to show this off. So basically, what we want to do, if we push this button, you will get prompted 3 times. We will make it only for 3. You can build in a system where you also tell the people when it stops, but I will not do this now. I will just do a system where you get prompted 3 times for the 3 lines. And this is basically, we will need prompt local player 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I will not set a text for the prompt right now. You could set a text, type your first sentence, type your second sentence, type your third sentence in here. I will not set anything here right now for this example. And then we want to transfer this prompts into a string variable. String variable basically saves our prompt, and that's what we want to do. So we have 3 string variables here. Here we go. And we call it, for this example, I will call it line 1. Line 2. Line 2. And line 3. Don't forget to push the submit button. And we have our 3 lines. Basically what this does, once it's completed, it will add the whatever the people typed in to this string format and continue the chain. So this is a simple part, but what we want to do here now is we of course want to show it off somewhere on this piece of paper that you can carry around. And what we also want to build in is a system that it will be saved if you leave the room and enter again. So you will have your text that you wrote before, that you can see it again, that you don't have to type it in every time you visit the room. But it will be saved basically. And this is something we can do. And that's, you could do this if you just set all of these lines to a cloud variable. But since we don't have a lot of cloud variables, it's maybe 100 or something. If you want to use this for a lot of subrooms, for example, we want to combine these things into just one that saves everything that you wrote, basically. And that's why we will continue this prompt afterwards. And for that, we basically use another string variable. This will be the one that saves all your text. And we will use a string format as well. That's all. This string format needs 3 inputs, so we will add 2 inputs. And we input this from here, this from here, and this from here. It probably also works if you add the input directly from here to there, but I'm not 100% sure if this really works because yeah, I'm just not sure if it works. Could work that you can also go directly from here, but I want to use this so I have some other option to save it. And then you basically need to do the format that everything people put in will be one line. Start with a 0, enter 1. It always starts with 0. It's a little bit, this is a little bit confusing, but it's alright. Okay. And basically add this to the string. Bam, bam. Okay, that's what it does now. And then we want to continue whatever people wrote in. We want to put this to a text. Here we go. This is our text. To make it so big, what I like to do with text, that it's that you can read it better. Make the letter spacing a little bit higher, and what I also like to do, make it less thick. So it will be a little bit more easy to read because it doesn't have a lot of depth right now. And basically what this will do, of course, this string variable, this is the important one, you will want to name in a way that you know, especially if you have subrooms, then you need to have a very unique name for this. For example, room 1, make it a cloud variable, of course, first. And then, so it's saved, I call it room 1 nodes now. So this is a variable that you can only have once in your whole room subroom thing, because it will be saved and will be used throughout the subroom. So you need to have a very unique one. If you have the same one in several subrooms, then it will be the same kind of nodes in every subroom. Just to let you know. Okay, then we will set the text here. Bam. So, and this will now already do the trick. We can add the nodes and it will change the text. I will show you real quick. Node, other, node. So, the question mark, I didn't get the question mark. That is, okay. I know I didn't get the question mark because there's the wrong connection. The connection should be here. Okay, yeah. Good. This is how you set up this thing, but now we want to carry it around. So if you take the text here, you can see there is no way to make a text grabbable. So we have to trick a little bit. No, it's not a trick, it's a system that you can use for this, that was created for this. I will put another object, the cube here, that the text is on. So this will basically be our node sheet. It's not very accurate, but you get the point. This is our node sheet. We will put the text directly on, like that. And you can make this node sheet we have right here now. Of course, give it a color that fits. Let's see, where do we have the color? Give it a good color. White, of course. Here we go. So this is our node sheet. Doesn't look very nice now, but yeah, it's not for how it looks like, but it's for learning how to do this. And then we have a thing called clamp here that we need. Don't use this clamp, use the clamp that looks like this. Basically. Now don't remember exactly how we connect it, but I think we connect this to the body and the text we connect to this thing that's coming out. And now these two objects are connected. If I now make this thing here grabbable, the text should follow it. Or we can make it respawnable or something. So now if I grab this, you see, the clamp is following it, but also the text is following. So you can carry this around, put it wherever you want. And yeah, that's how it works. But now we have set up the system that the room nodes will spawn again when you enter the room, because it's saving from here. And for this we need to add another little thing here, and this is an event. And we will use the event. You can use room loaded, but for this we will use player joined. If player is local, have an if chip that checks if the player is local. So basically it only triggers for yourself. It doesn't trigger if someone else enters the room. And connect this basically stays, connect this to here. So it will set the text whenever you enter the room. And what we also want to do here as well is to change some settings in this text thing. And this is, now the text is synchronized, so everyone has the same text. We want to deactivate this. This means the note will come only only the person that wrote the note will actually also see it. So if, for example, there's 2 people in this room that have made their notes, it's still the same object, but everyone will see their own note here on this screen, so to say. You can use this also as a screen, but I like to show the system of carrying things with a note around here. Yeah, that's how you make a custom note for yourself. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like and subscribe the video if you liked it, or leave a comment. You can also leave comments on what you want to see more on this channel. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.